Malachi?
Malachi.
Oh, Malachi. I'm so sorry. I butchered it, brother. Well, my name is Anas, so you can mess up my name. It's Anas with Rocket Detailer. Hopefully, I caught you at the absolute worst time. I got some good news and bad news for you.
What's up?
Yeah. Do you remember Rocket Detailer talking to Ryan about getting jobs, consistent booking,
Yeah.
things of that nature? Okay. Did he do something wrong or before I kind of jump in or
No.
no? Okay. What so my whole job is I'm the head of the area onboarding. So I kind of keep in track on what cities, what we're working in. So we don't onboard, competing clients in the same area. And you're one of the applications that we had that seemed to be qualified because you're already doing jobs. And I believe you're running ads out in Knoxville. So I just had one question for you. What about getting outside support or looking at something like this was kind of like, maybe not the most thing for you?
The price for sure.
For sure, I gotcha. And outside of the price, of course, which we'll look at. Was there something else? That's why I was like, did Ryan do something wrong, or was it just the price thing?
No, it was
I
just
know he could
price
be a
because
jerk.
I don't really want to drop 3 or 4 grand on something.
I gotcha. And with what you're doing right
It's just
now, you're running your own ads, like you pay, 20-30 bucks, whatever a day, in Meta or
yeah, I'm running them on Meta, but I mean they've not really been doing that well.
yeah. And what's not doing well? Like, are you getting jobs from it,
Well,
or are you just burning money?
I got a job. Well, I got a job off one that I ran this earlier this week, but I've been spending money on them, but they've not been getting any jobs.
Damn.
I spent like 50 on one and like 25 on another, and neither of them pulled me a job, so I don't really know.
Damn. Okay. And so how, if you just, I don't know how long you've been doing it this year, 50 here, 25 there. So it sounds like 75 bucks. Were there other, you just kind of got into it in like the last week or two outside of the 75 bucks. Have you gotten any jobs or spent more money on the ads or?
I mean, I got a job earlier this week, but that's really it. I haven't really got anything
That's
else.
about it. Okay. And I know yours averaging like 200 bucks kind of thing.
I mean, I don't really spend usually that much often, but I have been getting like a couple of cars like on the side here and there that I've been making
Yeah.
like some money on and stuff like that. Like I probably only made like 800 to like 900 this week, I think.
Damn. Okay. Okay. And maybe the last thing, and I might have some really good news for you. Um, is right now the ads the main way that you're looking to get jobs? Because I know you have some experience in this. Are you doing door knocking? Are you, is there other stuff?
Mm, well, right now, I mean, I was doing a truck this morning.
Nice.
And some guy came up to me and he asked for my number and stuff like that, and I gave it to him. I mean, that's kind of like the only other way. And then like, I think it was Thursday.
Yeah.
I was doing a job in the neighborhood, and on my way out, I'd like knocked on like
Someone
four
flagged you?
doors. I think.
Oh, okay.
No, I knocked on like four doors, and like out of the four doors I knocked on, only
Yeah.
one person answered. So
Damn. And no pickups, no response? Because I was gonna say, why'd you stop at four?
yeah, no, he kind of just he turned it away. So I was like, okay,
Shush you away. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
So, and it was already 2 o'clock at that point, and I already done 2 cars. So I was just like, whatever. I'm gonna go take lunch because I hadn't even ate yet. So I was like, I'm just
yeah.
gonna go home.
Call it a day. And for you, is this like your main full-time bread earner, like take care of you and family, partner, that kind of thing, or are you doing other things on the side?
I mean, I did have a job before this that I was working, but
Yeah.
I quit, and then I decided to pick up on this, and
Let's
now it's like
go. Why'd you quit?
this. Is,
And why'd you quit? Why'd you not just stay in?
well, well, I mean, I wasn't getting paid like I wanted to, so
Yeah. And what are you trying to get paid in respect to where you were?
I mean, way more than what I was making. I'd rather make like 2, 3 grand a week.
Yeah, let's go. Because it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible for sure. Like
Yeah.
if I had more cars to do this week, like they would have been done, but I didn't have the cars to do, so
Right. So it's not that you can't do the detailing because I believe you have your own van And you got
Yeah, I've got a van. I've got literally
Damn.
like everything. Like everything's in it. Water tank, generator, pressure washer. I got literally
Oh
everything.
shit. So you're like end to end fully loaded.
Yeah, like I can literally show up to someone's house and do it right there without having to use their
That's
water,
crazy. That's
their
crazy.
power, or anything.
Okay. A lot of our clients that started out, a bunch of them, like they were actively in a job. They have no idea how to do the business. And we literally showed them how to bootstrap it with no van, nothing, just out of their Honda Civic. And we were able to get them, to $10,000 a month, which just sounds insane to say to someone. Someone in your side where like you have the van, it obviously sounds like you have the experience. I guess what's kind of preventing you from getting that 2 to 3K a week?
Mm, I mean, I just need more customers. That's literally it.
Gotcha. And with what you do
But like
right
I
now,
said, like,
is it building up or
what do you mean building up?
like building up like the consistency of customers and stuff, or is it kind of more hit and a miss?
Well, I'm trying to build the consistency, but like, I mean, I did this like a year. Like, I did this like over a year ago. Like,
Yeah,
not with a van or like fully set up, and it was like hit or miss here and there. But like now that I got like a van and everything,
yeah,
like I'm ready to do this like full time and like actually
yeah.
do it. But like I just need the
Of
customers,
course.
But at the same time, like when I talked to Ryan, I was just like, yeah, I'm not really looking to
It's
spend
scary,
like all that kind of money
right?
right off the rip,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, especially with somebody like you don't know. Like, yeah, I could see if I worked with them
Yeah,
already, like or something like that. But like, it's just not something like I just want to send like right
of
off the rip.
course, of course. And it's really tough because it's kind of like, hey, I just met you online, I saw an ad and I'm interested, not interested. And he could send you, we have now over 100 case studies of guys from 18-year-old to 20-year-old to 30-year-old with no experience, a bunch of experience, all walks in between. And the tough thing is, end of the day, someone's like, well, how do I know this works for me? How do I know this is legit? Right. And that was kind of the
Mhm.
common thing that we saw similar. And the reality is, and this since you've kind of been in the business game for kind of at least a year here, is there's always two choices. And someone's either going to pay with their time or they're going to pay with their money. And when they pay with their time, it's just like, yeah, dude, like you're going to have to put in effort. And in this business, it's knocking doors. Like you have to go outbound. There's no way around it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wishing and hoping ain't going to do it. Winter, summer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You knock doors, you get rejected, but it is a numbers game. You do 100 knocks in a day, 15 people are home, 5 hate you, 5 are okay, you get maybe a job, right? And as long as you keep the mindset of doing the grind, you can knock and do jobs. That is 100% a real thing. What we saw people with that we've helped is earlier, they're like, I just can't sustain it. One day they feel like it, one day they're like, F this,
Yeah.
their girlfriend's like, why don't you go get a job? And people are whispering in the ear. And it's kind of the cycle of I'm motivated, I got doubt. And it's a bit of a roller coaster. Right. And a lot of guys are like, I don't have the money to front. I don't want to do it because there's so much risk. And those are all 1000% valid concerns. And I can appreciate even on your end, it sounds like you're kind of going through this is a lot of money. And one of the big things is, we say, yeah, there is a cost. There's a cost of not doing anything. There is a cost of not changing something. And it's only a cost if the money gets sunk, like it goes nowhere. Right.
Yeah.
So if you're like, hey, I paid whatever, I'm just making numbers up. You're like, hey, I paid $3,000. If nothing comes back, it is a cost because it's an expense. You just burn money for no reason. So one of the
Exactly.
things that we look at, we're like, hey, let us put our money where our mouth is at. Okay. All that means is it's a little braggadocious, but we're like, hey, don't pay us $1. Don't do anything. Let us come in. And that's how confident we are. We put a guarantee. You come in, we won't charge you. I'll deploy our whole team, our whole system. We'll do everything end to end for you. You literally have to do nothing other than, so picture this so you can kind of see the end result that you get. Someone will send you a message and they'll be like, hey, tomorrow at 3 p.m., can you do that? And all you're doing is just responding to a message. That is it. You don't have to call them. You don't have to date them. You don't have to knock a door. You could literally be at home sending the message. Okay. You just confirm appointments by message. You go fulfill the appointments and on average, and I'm talking like not experienced people. Obviously, you're going to have more experience than the average Joe. Not experienced people, they'll get 5 jobs within their first week. You follow?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I thought about calling Ryan back and like trying to like work a deal with him or something to where
yeah,
like if like I make like a certain amount, like he
amount of
takes
money.
a cut of that or
Yeah,
something, like
yeah,
something along that lines, just so that way I'm not getting like completely burned on it. Like, you know what I
of
mean? Like, I just
course.
don't want to throw it out
Yeah,
there and just get burned on it. Like,
of
I'd rather get the sale, make the money, and then give Ryan like a cut of whatever or whatever I make in sales. Like, you know.
yeah, yeah. So totally valid, and that's something we kind of are extending the one-time invitation for you. And the only reason I say that is out in Knoxville. So like I don't know how deep Ryan went with you. We do area exclusivity, right? So we go your area. How far are you willing to drive? I'm just making this up. Let's say it's 50 miles. So then we lock that area for our clients. Okay, because what we don't want to do is go find another young hustler who's like, man, I want to make money. I want to make $20,000 a month. Like, show me how. And we don't want to go in and get everyone to compete, right?
Bro, I'm sure like if there was 3 people wanting to do it around here, they could do it, bro. Like in Knoxville, like there's like 190,000 people that live there, and then like I don't even live in Knoxville, but it's like 10 minutes away from me,
Okay.
and that's 190,000 people. And then where I live, there's probably like 30,000. And then
Amazing.
if I literally drive 10 more minutes, there's probably like a population of another 100,000. So
amazing.
like
So
there's people around me.
you have a ton of opportunity around you. So our only problem on our end is we have to cap the clients that we onboard. For example, one of our guys in Nashville, he did, and it sounds so nuts to even say, he made $50,000 in the last 6 months. Right. And this is a newer guy, younger, without experience. And, obviously we'll show you all the video testimonials and results. But what matters is what money can we make you? Because if we can't make you money and literally the money is going to your account from the clients that pay you that you got with our system, we don't deserve your money. So for us, and the only reason I'm calling you is because we only have 2 spots for 2 clients that we can onboard. It sounds like in your surrounding area. And once we onboard them, we close up the area because we can't take on anyone, because then when you see the system, how it works, like we'll then be cross competing, like we're now, promoting your stuff and then competing with someone else. So we don't do that. We care about the ethics of not cross pollinating people. And, for me, when Ryan told me about you, he said, like the guy poured his heart out. He had a van, he built a business, he like started, and he's kind of back into it. And you're the type of people that we want to help, because we're like, it's not fair that you're committed to the thing, and the only thing that's holding you back is you don't have marketing support. You're like, I got work ethic,
Yeah,
I got hunger.
if I had that, I have people I could literally hire on the spot to like like do a lot of jobs if I had to, but like I don't have that many jobs.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you got all the right things, you just don't have marketing. And there's nothing that teaches you marketing. We generated $3 million in our client results, and we've spent, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the months, just in the few months, for our clients and the people that we do. So our learning curve of how to do this over the past few years is at rocket speeds, hence part of the name, Rocket Detailing. So we spent all that money, we got all that results, and all the money we spent, we packaged it in a proven system to get people results. And that's why with the license, we're like, hey, you don't have to pay us a dime. We'll make you a few $1,000s. Once you've made your money through the system and you're like, holy shit, this works, this makes sense, then we onboard you. And the only reason after for the license to get the system, there is an investment, just to give you context, is it's the simplest concept. When people pay, they pay attention. When they pay, they show up. And so our commitment to our clients, we're like, go make money, go make your first 1,000, go make $2,000 from us, then we'll come back and talk business. That's really what that's all about. And in your case, I would never expect you to throw down $1 into the program and everything if it hasn't made you money, because what the hell are you investing into? So the offer and the extension that we have for you, but before we wrap up on the weekend here, is we will onboard you. We will run the system. We will do everything. We will take over your account. We will literally show it to you A to Z. all you have to do is just work our process. You're messaging people off your phone, which, since you're a younger guy, should hopefully is not an issue to text people, right? We have some, older folks. They're like, I don't like the messaging. Can I call them? We're like, man, people beg to just get the text, So
yeah, I'd prefer the text, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's that you don't have to show your face. You just show up. Like you're not. Like how it's structured, you're not begging people, you're not trying to negotiate on barter. It's just think of it as you woke up today and you just know, hey, tomorrow I got these appointments to go to, and you just show up with your van, do the job, and the cheat code is ask them for a referral, and all we do is we get you those jobs. All the referrals obviously is just bonus money that you get, and you go do that. You run, make your jobs, make your money. And then we talk about, hey, is this the best thing that you've ever experienced in your life? And yes, we can make that claim, because once you see the money, the results, and how easy it is to run the system, as long as you are willing to do the work. And the reason we extended it is some people actually, mind my language, bitch about the work, which is mind-boggling to us. So they're like,
well, even if I didn't want to do the work, I literally have people I can hire to do the work for me.
Okay, so you got backup on backup. So it's really our main job. We are not a marketing team and here's leads or no. We make people money. So we want to put money in people's back, and we truthfully, full transparency, as I've been as open as the whole call is, we want to help the younger guys. We're like, man, you got the hustle blood in you. You are not a marketer. Let us do what we're good at. You just go deliver on the service. You got a good product, you can do a good clean that you're proud of. Let us help you get inside of homes, and you focus on servicing. We'll focus on getting you customers. And it's that simple. And the reason it's structured that way is once we get someone on and they see the results, like you're never going to leave. So the evil, what's the evil plan behind this is we want long-term partners. We don't want someone who's a month or two. And all our clients, it's the simplest roadmap. We get them to their first $5,000, then we get them to their first $10,000, and then usually around $14,000, $15,000, they have a break point. We show them how to hire one person. It sounds like you already got that on mega speed dial ready. We just show you how to structure that. So because once you get to that $20,000 mark, and how you're talking about $3,000 a week, like 12 grand, you can get there a month on your own, easy for sure. But past those limits, you do got to bring in someone to keep up with the job flow, and that's how you scale it. And again, all of this stuff, it sounds theoretical and amazing and wishy-washy until you experience it for yourself. So my only question to you here as we wrap is, what would be the absolute worst case scenario if you committed to the trial, got the jobs for yourself, made some money, then we talked about the conversation of making you a partner?
I mean, nothing. I mean, it's like the 3,000 or 4,000 goes. Like, what are we going to do about that?
Make the money, and then we could look at how we slice and dice and arrange it. Because right now, okay, you have to remind me so I don't butcher it. Is it Malika? Maliki? Malika. God dang, where's that from? Is that Malika?
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible. Malika. Yeah, because oh my God. Okay, I got you. Okay, so Malika, right now, if I even said, "Hey, invest $500," you're like, your mind is just going to go to, I'm losing $500. I'm losing money. I'm losing money. I'm losing money. So it's very easy.
That's literally immediately what I would think.
Right. So even if I said $100, you'd be like, $100 is too much. And rightfully, based on the information you have, the experience that you have, and what you've seen, any dollar amount would be too much and insane. And that's why we're like, don't worry about the dollar amount, because let me ask you this, when you see, let's say you do the trial, you made $2,000 and all you had to do was spend a couple of dollars on ads, would your question be like, okay, guys, this is amazing, let's stop this?
No, I'd say, here, take half of that, take the 1,000 and let's keep going.
So it's a matter of show me the money and then I will continue. So my point is, there's no point in discussing how much is this, what does it look like, until we make you the money. Because when you make the money, you're now no longer thinking, I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose money, I'm going to lose money. It's going to go, oh, holy shit, I'm going to make more money. How do I keep going with these guys? So rather than contemplating and thinking about something that we have no context on, experience it for yourself, and then we'll re-pick up the conversation and figure out the alternative options and plans, and take maybe some of the profits that you make, reinvest it. We'll make it work. The only thing we care is that we bring on the right person. So the trial is a test for you, as it's also a test for us. Because unfortunately, as tragic as it is, we've had some people that are just like, I don't want to work. This is too many jobs. They just wanted this as a part-time thing. And I'm like, you're not our partner, which is totally fine. So
yeah, I don't have a job right now, so this is like my full-time thing. Like, if I don't make money, I can't pay my bills.
okay. So man, let's do we stay in the offense? Do we stay in the defense side where we're, hoping, protecting what we have? Or is it time maybe to put you on offense and get you out charging into the field?
I'd definitely like to try the trial, and then let's see where we can go from there, I guess, like as far as like price wise and everything like that.
Yeah. Okay. So if we get you into the trial and you make $1,000, $2,000, whatever the case may be, is there any reason?
Question.
Huh? Yes. What's up? Shoot me.
Okay. Hey, can I start the trial on Monday?
Can you start the trial on Monday? Let me just look that up for sure. Because
I want it to be a full like Monday through Friday. I don't want to have to start on like a Saturday and then run it out. I'd rather do a Monday through Friday type thing.
Are you planning to take the weekends are the best? So I'm just trying to I was like, unless you had like a family birthday or a very special one.
Well, I have plans this weekend, so that's why I was saying I'd rather start on Monday.
Okay. Can I ask you a silly question?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't take it. Is the plans like a heck yes mandatory life changing, or is it more of a preference thing for fun?
No, I have plans already. Like, I had planned this like 2 months ago.
Okay. So reasonable commitment then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what we would do, because it's not an instant overnight, everything is started out. It would be a 15-minute onboarding today. We don't launch the ads or anything until Monday. So this gives us the time to prep everything on the back end. So we get you registered, and then the reason is on this way we reserve your spot, so we don't onboard other potential partners in your area. So we'd onboard you. We don't start you till Monday, and then for Monday, I'll even, just for your sake, to make it an absolute like holy crap to support you on your journey, we'll run it from Monday to we'll go a whole 7 days for you.
Okay.
Is that something that you're like, all right, man, show me the money, and then let's have the
Yeah, I'm ready to do it. So the ad spend for Monday so it'd be Monday to Monday. So it would just be 30 a day, or
30 a day. That's it.
Okay.
It's a very quick runway for you to see the money in the system in action. And mark my words, if you could save this, I promise you, and I could say this with full conviction and certainty, is the only thing you were going to tell us at the end is, holy shit, why did we not start this sooner? And you'll experience that for yourself. And I'm going to call you just to have a little laugh about you because with it, okay? Because when you see it, it becomes believable.
I'm ready to see it.
All right. So, my man, are you all in?
I'm ready to do it.
All right. I'm gonna text you. There should be in about 15 minutes. So, in about 15 minutes, we'll get you on Zoom. 15-minute onboarding. We'll prep everything. Monday we launch. Sunday we celebrate your success.
That'll work.
All right. Okay. Hey, congratulations for putting the captain hat on and coming back on the offense. I'm excited for the opportunity to blow it up with you, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. I'll shoot you a text for the link and details.
All right, brother. I appreciate it.
Okay. Hey, no worries. God bless. We'll talk to you soon.
Listen.
Boom. That was amazing. Holy shit.
Oh my God. What you know about world's #1 sales and high performance coach, baby?
That was awesome. That was amazing.
What'd you take away? I told you, man, I just need someone to pick up. I don't care who.
what did I take away?